Hey, good morning, guys. This is the Pharaoh Way with the Egyptian Diesel. And I picked up a load yesterday from St. Charles, Illinois, going to Plainfield, Indiana. And I dropped a load that I picked up on Saturday out there in Glenview, and I'm doing my favorite route that I like to do, which is on 65 going to Indianapolis or towards Indianapolis. And so it wasn't a bad booking. It wasn't my greatest booking, but it's not bad. There was $6 a mile, and I booked it with Coyote Go. Which is a sister company of UPS, or part of UPS somehow. And so I just spent time with the family last night. And did my pre-trip, which is the pre-trip that they teach you in school is not the pre-trip that you actually do in real life. This is my truck, so I know I've learned to speak truck now. I've learned to communicate with this beauty right here, this Peterbilt. And I'm the only driver that touches it, so I've learned to talk with it, communicate with it, and it communicates back. And so that's the beauty of like owning your own truck. You don't have to share your truck with so many people, and you get to speak truck with the truck that you own. So I always check for the fluids, and I always check the tires and the lights, and make sure everything is kind of secure. The beauty of this truck is I got disc brakes on the truck itself, and then on the trailer I got drums. So in my opinion, I feel like I can tell when the drums are bad or getting close to bad, but I'm having hard time with the disc brakes. But the good thing is I don't have to worry about it for a while, because I just replaced them about 3 weeks ago. So that's good about my disc brakes, and I feel like I have more stopping power with the new ones. I love it. And with the trailer, I fixed one of them. I still have 3 to go, and so I'll probably fix it later on in the next upcoming weeks. I'll just go there and just have off the remaining 3, replaced, or I gotta figure out a way. I gotta teach myself how to just jack it up and try to do it myself to save up some money, but that's something I haven't learned. I'm a first generation truck driver. I don't have anybody in my family that's trucking, and so this has to be like a very learning experience for me, and and so not a lot of Arabic people or Egyptian people are in the trucking world, and so it's I personally love it. And so I've talked to my cousins and family members that this is a tough world, but if you're able to enjoy what you love, it all works out in God's way. But I spent some time with my little girl yesterday, and we were playing, and she had this amazing laugh, and I'll attach it.
Do it again. Do it again. Oh.
Smalla, smalla. Smalla, smalla.
Ahem.
She's like, I need a break. She's like, I need a break. I need a break.
Are you tired?
You like doing it? Yeah, you like doing it? To this video, and you can just laugh and enjoy a baby's laughter. I gotta say, a baby's laughter is very comfortable to the heart. And if you're having a sad day or not a happy day, it sure brings a smile to you. And I'm gonna be trying to book a load coming back from Plainfield, Indiana, or Indianapolis, coming back out here. I don't like to book in advance because sometimes it just ends up biting me in the tush. But I will see if I can book as soon as I know exactly when I'm gonna, like, they're gonna take it off my truck, and as soon as I know when exactly, I'm just gonna be looking for something there and then, not too far away, and bring it back to the Chicagoland. And so yeah, and I'm gonna be enjoying this beautiful sunny day. When it becomes sunny like this, I like to go take the truck for cleanup. So I want to see if I can wash it and get it cleaned and vacuumed inside. I forgot to show you guys the APU and the AC and heating unit on top of the truck, which I will. I've done quite a lot to the truck in a short period of time, and once again, I'm just going to give the credit to my Lord and Savior for helping me through this transition from a world that, you know, I've known a different world for about 10 to 12 years of my life, and now just transitioned to a different field, you know. But let me just tell you this, and I was just talking to my wife about it this morning. You know, there's a saying, and everybody probably heard it, but they usually stop halfway through the saying, and the saying is, a jack of all trade is a master of none. But the saying continues to say, but so it's a jack of all trade, master of none, but yet a master of one. And so, even though I've done so much, and it varies from field to field, I always say try to do something that's gonna make you happy. So it's taking me a while on this earth to figure out what I really like to do and what I enjoy to do. But I feel like I found this one for a long time, and as God is my witness, and as I try to take care better of my health and better care of my equipment. I see myself doing this for a long time, and I want to bring the knowledge that I've learned in a short period of time and booking to you guys. So at first, when I first started my authority, I was really afraid to talk to brokers, and so I partnered up with like four or five companies, and they were app based, and you could book through their apps, and there wasn't really too much negotiation power from your side until you reach about 90 days of your authority. And then so I wasn't talking to anybody. I was just placing my bids on there, and I didn't bid too much. I would always like, well, I don't want to lose the load, and it was like fear, and I had to pay a lot of my bills, so I was worried that if I lose this $700 or $800 load, I might not get anything else, which is wrong. If you know your value, and you know the value of your equipment, and you know the value that's going to cost for you to make it happen, then you shouldn't settle for less. Don't settle for less. And so now, as time passes, I know my value. I know what the cost for me to run from Chicago to Indianapolis. I know what that looks like. So I know what I need to make, or I know what I need to negotiate for to make it happen. You know, and so now I'm not, like I said, I'm still not the greatest. It's something that takes forever to master, and unfortunately you don't have brokers that are helping you because they're not there to help you. They're there to continue making the company more money and less money in your pocket, so they can get a nice bonus check, or they can whatever. I don't know what their company's offering them, or it's their account, and the more money that they sell, the less money they sell it to you, the more money they make in their pocket, which is, of course, duh, you know. And so you have to know your value. What is your value? What's the value of your time, your equipment, all that. So so I know my value from there to there, and I negotiated it. And sometimes it goes your way, and sometimes it doesn't. But always keep your head up high, and don't settle for less. So normally I'll call the broker, and I'm like, hey, how you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. And they you know, when you're optimistic and you're happy, some of them like, oh yeah, what can I help you with? Like, they don't care, but it's all about who you are. Like, I'm jolly. I'm a fat jolly person, and I'm happy, you know. And so I'm like, hey, God bless. How you doing? You know, hey, I'm interested in this load that you guys have on there. What's the 411? You know, and I see some of the details, not all the details. They don't really share all the details with you, but they'll say, hey, it's picking up tomorrow. It's picking up today. You know, it depends on what you're looking. And my favorites are the ones that are like first come, first serve, because that means I can just, as soon as I'm done with a load, I can just go there. And so they'll give me the 411, and they'll say, hey, you know, it's 15,000 pounds from here to there, or 30,000 pounds, or 40,000 pounds. And so you always have to have it in your mind, the heavier you are, the more diesel you're gonna burn. And so know your value, you know. And so when he says, oh, it's 42,000 pounds, and you know, first come first serve pick up, and it's up by appointment on delivery or whatever, like I said, whatever the case may be, it's so they'll give you the details, and they'll say, oh, and it's going for $800. You don't have to say yes to the $800. You can say, hey, okay, thank you for the information, thank you for the details. I like to, you know, we have availability, and we can book it for $13.50. You know, can you give it to me for $13.50? And you know, they play this game like, okay, I gotta talk to the customer, or can I have you on hold for a second and check with my superior? And I don't know if they are checking with their superior, not checking with their superior. God only knows what they're actually doing when they tell you what they're doing. And usually they come back and like, oh, the best we can do is 12. Now you can stick to your guns, or at least you got them to go $400, and that way you can settle for the $1,200. But it's up to you, and up to your math, and how badly do you want it. But you know, and I try to stick to my guns most of the time, and just say, hey, you know what? Let me know in the next half an hour if you want me to do it. I'm available. I mean, I'll stick to my guns pretty much. Like this load, I got it for $25 less than what I wanted it for. Originally, I said give it to me for $1,400. I'm sorry, $13.50. Yeah, $13.50, and they sent me like, can you do it for $12? And I said no. My last number is $13.25, and so I was able to get it for $13.25. You know, and so that was pretty much not too bad of a booking on my, you know. Maybe other people will say, oh, you know, you're terrible negotiation, you know, and it just depends on how you look at it. Look, everybody's different, you know. I mean, we're all here, you know. We're ultimately, we need to shake hands with each other as drivers and owner operators and truly owner operators, and stop like, oh, I did better than you, or you did better. It's okay. We all have different loves and different things. Like, I'll always take a hit. Now that I know what I want, I'm not looking to make $10,000 in a week as truly an owner operator. I want to be there with my family now more than ever, and still have a decent life, and be able to pay for my equipment and fix my equipment and all that. And if I could just be, I'm very complacent, because I think ultimately I see money as a necessity that, you know, we need it to operate in this world nowadays. But I don't love money that much that I'm obsessed. You know, I need to. Oh, I did 6,000 this week. Next week I wanna make it, 13. And some people will go on Facebook and YouTube and say, oh, I made $13,000 this week, and but they're not happy inside. They're not with their family, and so what do you value? What do you want to get out of it? Like, I'm not money hungry, so I like to negotiate for the best that I can negotiate with. I'm happy, and let's just help each other, like a team. And our opponent is the brokers. They're the ones who are lying to us. They're the ones that are manipulating us. They're the ones that they have, they could give you $1,500, but they want you to do it for like $8. That's what they want. They want you to do it for absolutely nothing, so they can pocket all the money. So we just need to be on the same, same. We're in the same pride. Like if we're looking at this, like we're in the animal kingdom. We the truck drivers are in like a pride family, and we need to stick together to achieve a kill. And not every line for themselves out here. We should be in like a pride, and we should be helping each other out, and we should be increasing knowledge to one another. Of course, there's a lot of stuff I don't know, and I always seek help from other knowledgeable drivers, and I've only been in the industry for 7 to 8 months, and so I think it was 7 months by myself, maybe less. And so, but there you have it. That's today's video. I really want to thank you. Maybe I bored you to death, but thank you for listening. And for supporting the Egyptian diesel. And we're here driving on the Fairway. We're hitting it. And peace. Thank you, Habibi. And ربنا معاكم. And peace upon you.